Iran's armed forces have placed missiles on high alert, ready to strike US-related positions as tensions with Washington continue to escalate, according to the state-owned Tehran Times. This move comes in response to US President Donald Trump's recent threats of military action if Tehran refuses to accept a new nuclear agreement on his terms. According to Iranian defense officials, a large number of these launch-ready missiles are stationed in underground bunkers, strategically dispersed across the country. These fortified facilities are designed to withstand airstrikes and enable rapid counterattacks in the event of a US-led assault. In a recent interview with NBC, Trump warned that military action is inevitable unless Iran accepts US demands. His terms reportedly include the full dismantling of Iran's nuclear program, an end to support for resistance groups, and significant restrictions on Iran's missile and drone capabilities. However, Tehran has refused to comply. Speaking during a cabinet meeting in Tehran, Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian rejected the possibility of direct negotiations with Washington. Instead, he indicated Iran's openness to indirect talks through regional intermediaries. Trump's message to Iran was reportedly delivered to Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei through Omani diplomats, a frequent channel for backdoor diplomacy between the two nations. But Khamenei dismissed the letter, stating that Iran would only engage in negotiations through intermediaries. He reiterated Iran's position: no direct talks with the Trump administration under current circumstances. In his latest speech in Tehran, Khamenei said that US would receive a strong blow if it acts on President Donald Trump's threat to bomb, unless Tehran reaches a new nuclear deal with Washington.
Our standpoints, for everyone to know, our stances have been the same as they were. The enmity of the Zionist regime in America is also the same. They threaten us that they will take action. Of course, if they take any action, if they are adventurous, if they do anything, we don't think that anything would happen from outside, but if that happens, definitely they will be reciprocated by a great blow. And if they are thinking of sowing sedition inside the country, like in the past, the people of Iran themselves will give them the response that they deserve, like they have already done in the past.
The latest standoff is a familiar flashpoint. During his first term in office, Trump withdrew the US from the 2015 Iran nuclear deal, formerly known as the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action. That agreement, negotiated under the Obama administration, imposed strict limitations on Iran's nuclear program in exchange for sanctions relief. However, in 2018, Trump abandoned the pact and reinstated sweeping economic sanctions, crippling Iran's economy. In the years that followed, the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, reported that Iran had amassed enough fissile material to develop multiple nuclear warheads. Despite this, Tehran maintains that its nuclear program is peaceful and denies any ambitions to build a bomb. As the diplomatic deadlock continues, the US military has placed its regional forces on alert. Pentagon sources confirmed that additional naval and air units have been deployed to deter potential Iranian strikes. Meanwhile, Israel and Saudi Arabia, Washington's key allies, have voiced support for Trump's hardline approach. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu warned that his government would act unilaterally if necessary to prevent Iran from acquiring nuclear capabilities. With missiles primed and diplomatic channels narrowing, the region inches closer to potential conflict. As the standoff continues, both Tehran and Washington remain on edge, prepared for a scenario where diplomatic options fail and military action becomes the next dangerous step.